we got ourselves another author that is freshly new to us, and they wrote a lot. I can see right here that they wrote quite a lot. It's going to be one of those authors that we're going to see. Actually, it looks like the very first. Okay, hold on. I was about to say I thought we haven't had them before, but that's a lot. I had them twice before. It was before I did before I even mentioned the author's name, which one of them was SCP-332 and SCP-1444, which I believe that should be on my Dr. AfroFluff channel, 1444. Oh yeah. It's I'm pretty sure it's the ice cave that, like, you know, if you walk into it, you basically get trapped. If I recall correctly, it basically like shifts everything and it kind of like, you know, prevents you from leaving. If I recall correctly, I might be wrong. It's been a while since I read 1444. Like, when did it come out? July 2023. Yeah, that's been a while now. That's almost 2 years ago. It's crazy. Well, yeah, that's the last one we had. Is that? Are we sure though? Yeah, it looks like that's the last one we had of Storm Breath. All right, Storm Breath, you wrote the SCP code. Where's the beach? But where's the rum gun? Here's the beach right here. There's a picture. You have a picture right here, Storm Breath. Why are you asking me? Wasn't it located in Finland as well? I really do not remember. It's been 2 years, so I'm not sure where it was located, but I'm pretty sure it is the cave, the ice cave that, like, if you walk in, shit goes wrong, and you won't escape. If I recall correctly. Object class safe. Procedures. Beach and the land surrounding it has been purchased by the South Coast Properties, a Foundation Front organization. South Coast, yeah. I love when the SCP front companies or organizations do also have the SCP not illustration, you know what I mean. Because SCP, which was funny that that was actually like a part of the story where the Marshall Colin dog thought a certain store or was part of the front organization, but it was not at all. It was just pure chance that it was like that, which is hilarious. And the cover story that the land is being converted into an exclusive housing development. Two guards are to be posted along beach at all times. All entrance into the water outside of testing is to be strictly forbidden. And here you have the shoreline of beach where SCP-2684 occurs. Description: SCP-2684 is an anomalous phenomenon affecting beach located in. Oh, that's the later down the line. We gotta leave that alone. Florida, USA. Individuals in the water will disappear after at least 10 meters from the shoreline. That's not far. Loose side of the shoreline and are unobserved by any individual at the beach. Most often this occurs when an individual is submerged by a wave, but can also occur when they voluntarily dive underwater, which a lot of people will do at the beach. All objects held by or attached to an individual affected by SCP-2684 also disappear along with the individual if an individual cannot be observed, but an object held by them can. They will not disappear. No individuals that have gone missing as a result of SCP-2684 have been discovered. Radio waves from individuals who been affected by SCP-2684 entered SCP-2684 with radio emanate from an indeterminate point in the water. However, individuals appear unable to receive wireless transmissions. Individuals affected by SCP-2684 report to be in open ocean with no observed landmasses. It is currently hypothesized that SCP-2684 transports affected individuals into an alternate reality or dimension only containing water. No method of escape from this reality has been determined. SCP-2684 was discovered after a 7-year-old child, of course it was a fucking child, went missing after last being seen at beach. Foundation agents confirmed the anomalous properties of the beach after investigating the case for anomalous interference. False remains of the child were created, and a cover story involving the kidnapping and murder of the child was fabricated. Okay, here we have an opening test log number 1. Subject D8872. Now see, mechanic, here's what I would do if I was a SCP Foundation doctor, researcher, right? Which I am. You know, I am. After reading this many SCPs, I'm officially a Foundation member, okay? Here's what I would do. I will have one D class, do this test, see what happens, and then be done. Not sure why there's 2 more. Not sure why there's 2 more. There's no need for 2 more. Because like the one moment I see, okay, they reached a certain distance, they disappeared. I'm like, that's all we need to know. That's all we need to know. There's nothing else left. Oops, I forgot you guys can see that. It used to be that, so that you don't see that, which I'm not sure why they took that away. Okay, D8872 is given a waterproof camera and radio and instructed in the usage of both. D8872 was then instructed to swim into the water approximately 15 meters from shore and briefly submerges herself. Begin log, D8872 is on the shore, having just activated her camera and radio. Foundation personnel are observed by the camera. The beach is otherwise empty. Is this thing on? Camera and radio are functioning as expected. Please proceed with the test. Roger that. As D8872 proceeds into the water and begins to swim away from the shore. Is this good? Yes, please submerge yourself beneath the water for 30 seconds. D8872 complies, submerging yourself beneath the water. 10 seconds later, the camera feed cuts out. Alright, I did that. Wait. Where's the beach? Thank you, D8872. Please submerge yourself again. Mission control? Copy? This is mission control, D8872. Can you hear us? Alright. Katie, maybe we're just using the wrong channel. Let's see. Oh, so that's why it's like, where's the beach? Because maybe like they're in the middle of the ocean now. Like they would like swim on the beach and like submerge themselves, and suddenly they're like, they could be the fucking, they could be like I'm trying to like point. They could be like right there, you know, right there, in buttfuck nowhere of the ocean. Maybe. D8872, you're using the correct channel. Copy. Mission control command. This is D8872. At this moment, mission control is ordered to consider the mission over and stop attempting to respond to D8872. D8872 was officially declared lost. Control, please pick up. There's no fucking beach. Where'd the beach go? Where'd the beach go? Where'd the beach go? I guess they're giving up. Stay calm, Katie. Find your own way out. There are repeated splashing noises and gasping in between for the next 3 minutes. Okay, so the reverse doesn't work. Maybe you can stand somewhere. You calm down. Why would it get less shallow? If the ground's gone, it wouldn't have any reason to get higher. What's that? There are splashing sounds believed to be D8872 swimming. Poor kid. Holy shit, that's a lot of bodies. Yeah, these are all the people that like fucking died. I will be your D-class test subject with SCP-2684, by the way, Afro. Probably, yeah. And I know you would do it for free. I know. That's a kid that vanished. And those are all the people that must have like... Oof. Oh, that's a lot of bodies. None of these people made it out. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed by thy name, thy kingdom. What's the news? Why would God help us here already in hell? Help! There were splashing sounds after this, followed by silence. No further objects recorded from D8872's radio. That's terrifying, because like the one thing about swimming is that like eventually your body will give up. You can't swim forever. Even if you want to, your body will get so exhausted. You will get sore, and you will eventually just drown because your body just cannot go on anymore. Okay, test log 2. So now I understand why they will make another test log, because like okay, we know she landed somewhere. We have to figure out if it's on our Earth. If we can't figure that out, maybe we can like save them in time. Subject D3613. D3613 is given a waterproof radio, a GPS, an inflatable raft, a sextant, 2 weeks of provisions and other supplies. Well, we know that doesn't go with him, and this must be the test that showed it. Oh, fuck. D3613 is instructed to enter the water at the same location as D872, and then briefly submerge himself to 30 seconds. After submerging, he is then to inflate the raft. He is then instructed to explore the encountered area, sending regular radio reports to the Foundation. Oh wait, it worked? Wait a minute. I think that SB2684 is in general seems to teleport people to an area that seems to be consisting solely of water, which is no good. Yeah, of course. But I'm wondering at the end if it's our Earth that it teleported to. I guess at the end it is because, well, it's interesting because like they can communicate to each other, but like the Foundation can hear what she's saying, but but she couldn't hear the Foundation. So I'm not sure if it's like still our Earth that he was on, or if there was some weird magic happening that just prevented from her to like reach out to them. Okay, so day 1, log 1. Inflate the raft on the board, setting up supplies now, going to take a GPS reading. Day 1, log 2, GPS didn't work, follow the instructions, double check everything, replace the batteries, inspect the parts, things didn't turn on, going to try with the other stuff next at noon. Okay, so electronics just don't work. Electronics don't work at all, because like, well, it doesn't work for them on their side. It does work if it's a communication device. It does work to the Foundation, like as in like they can still hear them, but for them it sounds like nothing. It doesn't work fully, basically. Day 1, log 3, bunch of dead bodies fall in the water, probably 2 dozens. Once a D-class, guess I'm not the first one to come here. Yeah, that must be such a fucked feeling of like seeing it in our D-class, be like, oh, okay, they did a test before, and now I'm the next test. They should have just stopped after this one. Day 1, log 4. You use the sextant, the maps, and the compass and everything. My location should be in middle of Florida. Suppose that confirms that the ground is gone. Okay, so they are still in Florida, but everything's gone. It is like an alternative universe where Florida does not exist and it's just water. Day 2, log 1. Just been floating for a while now. There's almost no wind here. Don't like that. Haven't seen anything since the boys yesterday. Oh, and there haven't been any clouds. Very hot. See, it's been calm on the bright side. Day 2, log 2. These rations are pretty bland. Going to start fishing tomorrow. I'm going to have to at some point. Might as well start earlier. Yeah, he's thinking outside the box. Hey, gotta prepare yourself. You never know. You never know what's going on here. Okay, yeah. Day 1, day 3, log 1. Oops. There we go. Day 3, log 1. There hasn't been anything except water. Day 3, log 1. Didn't catch anything. Day 4, log 1. Didn't catch anything. Nothing but water. Day 5, no catch, just water. 6, water, no fish. 7, just water. Day 8, you asshole sent me into a place without fish, with fishing supplies. Day 11, I think there was a shark today. Saw it by the fin and managed to harpoon it. Cut open its belly. It hadn't eaten in a while. Going to have shark for the next couple of days. Probably because like the shark was getting close to that area, to the real Florida, and then like, you know, appeared there as well. Oh fuck, I didn't know you could get the RO this far south. Pretty. This transmission was received on day 13. Hello, food. There's nothing here. Thanks for the knife. At least you bastard had reason to give me a way out. End log. Okay, now I would just stop. Now I would just be like, okay, I understand this is a... He gave us enough information to like understand how like that the side that they come out with is basically impossible to come back. It's impossible to come back. So might as well stop with the tests now. But of course now the Foundation has one more test up its sleeve. One more test to go. One more test to go. Why not? Subjects D1176 and D5327. D1176 and D5327 are given waterproof radio, an inflatable raft with a motor, 2 months of provision for 2 individuals and other supplies. The instructor entered the water at the same location as D872 and then briefly submerge themselves for 30 seconds. After submersion, they are then to inflate the raft and then to explore the encountered area, sending in regular radio reports to the Foundation. Begin log okay. Low command 5327 and 1176 here. We set up our raft, hooked up the motor, rigged up the solar power thingy, and we're setting off now. Our plan was to sail due north until we saw something of note, like land, another ship, or really anything. We'll make regular reports every couple of days, but like that was schedule you guys wanted every day. Too much. Nothing you can do to stop us, so we're sticking to the man. As you can tell, we're radical anarchists. I would immediately be like, oh, for fuck's sake. What? Hold on. What? I'm a little bit confused on something I just received. Let me just see something. Sorry guys, I'll be right there. I'll be right Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I understand now. Okay. Whew! So animals can be affected by SCP-2684 as well. Yes, it does seem like that because a shark appeared there, and it did say the shark was thin because it hasn't eaten a lot. So it looks like animals can be affected by it as well. Okay. So we've been sailing for about 3 days now. Haven't seen anything yet. Well, there was that gyre of corpses. Oh yeah. Well, that was one of the first day, and they had told us to expect it. True. Other than that, nothing. We didn't see the other boat that you guys sent in here. Okay, it's been a week now, still nothing. Well, we found an excessive amount of boredom. Nothing other than that. 2 weeks now, nothing but boredom like last time. That Aurora was pretty nice though. It seems odd to see where we are. It was weird. Now you mention it. Okay, so the Aurora seems to be like a repeated thing as well. How does an Aurora happen? Aurora. How does it work? Let's learn something today, guys. Let's learn something. Now, Aurora, also commonly known as the Northern Lights, Southern Lights, is a natural light displayed on the Earth's sky, but observed in night. Displays a result of disturbance in the Earth's magnetosphere caused by enhanced speeds of solar wind from coronal holes and coronal mass ejections. These disturbances alter the trajectories of charged particles in the magnetospheric plasma. These particles, mainly electrons and protons, participate into the upper atmosphere. The resulting organization. Yeah, so I think at the end, because the North and South are like the most likely to have them, that's why they're saying it's weird that they have it, because location-wise it still should be in Florida, which is more towards like the equator of the Earth. So it doesn't make any sense that there's an aurora there. That's why they're like, that's weird that's supposed to be here. 4 weeks now, we made the decision to only check in when something interesting happens. We got a fish. Yeah, one little fish swam into our nets. My theory is that there are other ways to get to this end of the sea, and little fishy got into one. My theory is that we're eating fish for dinner tonight. 6 weeks, we still only caught 1 fish, and I really think we're wasting time and energy fishing. Or better use for our time that we have. We could be trying to navigate, find a way out. We're going to run out of food in 2 weeks. So we need to get out in 2 weeks. We both know that won't happen. I haven't given up yet, unlike you apparently. I'm just being rational. No, you're not. I'm the one who's being rational. Turn the radio off. They don't need to hear this. They sound like a couple having an argument. Just look at the map. I don't need the map. I know how this thing drives. Leave me alone. Sorry if I'm checking things on the side, but wait, hold on. Something might be. Aha. Cool. Cool. I'm happy for my friend. I'm a bit distracted right now. There's a lot happening around me. 1176 fell off the boat last night. I tried to help rescue him. I couldn't. He must have drowned. He's definitely dead. So it'll only be me from now on, and that's why I'll still carry on north. I doubt that's true. I think he killed 1176 to have his ration. This SCP reminds me of the water planet game, which is Subnautica, but no land whatsoever. Yeah, Subnautica at least had animals and like land and things you can do, you know. You can survive in Subnautica. This one doesn't allow you to survive even. But yeah, I don't think 1176 fell off the boat and drowned. I think 5327 killed them and then took their rations. It's lonely out here since 1176 died. It's really boring now, especially since he's gone. He was my friend. How could I have not saved him? Yeah, see, how could I have... I'm pretty sure he was about to say, like, how could I have killed him? But then I was like, not saved him. And I'm pretty sure he's going a little bit insane because, like, it's just water. There's nothing here. Not even clouds. Command, I see a boat in the distance. I'm motoring the raft close as we speak, but I'm only getting a weird sense from it. It looks like a schooner, like the Mayflowers. A schooner? Okay, guys, buckle up. We're gonna learn something again. What's a schooner? Oh. Okay. That's... Wait, did they say there's no wind? In that world? Because then that's useless. If there's no wind, then there's no point behind that. Like the Mayflower or something. I think it might be a mirage. It was not a mirage. I'm boarded. Took me a couple tries, but I was able to throw one of those harpoons you gave me onto the side and climb aboard on the rope. This is a real schooner, looks like. Got a couple of masts, sails, and everything. Pretty weird to see something like this. I've been walking around the ship, and it's pretty much completely deserted. No people or bodies. I'm going to the kitchen. Whoa. Okay, so scratch that about no bodies. Looks like there was a bunch of skeletons in the kitchen. I'm not a forensic expert, but it looks like they had to resort to cannibalism too. Ugh. Just entered the captain's quarters and I found that his body here shot himself. It's really messy. There's a captain's log here. I'll start reading it and seeing what's up. So still reading the law, but there's just one really weird thing about this whole thing. I love maps and I'm not recognizing any of these. Well, I recognize the geography. It's Mediterranean, but the countries aren't the same. Like at all. Some of the cities are the same. I see Rome, Athens, and Barcelona are all here, but the countries are different. There's a Monarchan Empire. Carthage is still around and it's on here. The map says it's from 1883. Wait a minute. So it's not like just super old. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Stop. Wait. Didn't you... On my channel, just recently, like literally... Hold on now. We literally just a day ago, we had the robot woman who came from a different dimension. I have to check this one. I have to check if this one 2412. I have to check right now. Gotta check 2412 because I'm pretty sure there was a map. I'm pretty sure there was a map. Cassandra bought. Wasn't there a map? Come on, there was a map, right? There was a map. There was a map somewhere. I could have sworn they had a map. Germany, Russia. Am I dumb? I could have sworn there was a map. The files. No files attack. Am I losing my mind? Yeah, this is something different. I could have sworn that they had a map here. Well, shit. But yeah, I thought there was a map because like I remember like seeing a map of like the other Earth that Cassandra came from. It might have been a different SCP then that I saw that map, but I could have sworn I saw it. Okay, Carthage is still around and is on here. The map says it's on. Okay, so it seems that these guys set out from Rome and we're going to be trading with Carthage. Wasn't Carthage also? Oh my God! Wasn't Carthage the SCP? There's so many SCPs that are coming to my mind. Wasn't Carthage the place that like the SCP with the bridge that made people angry at them? Like they were like, "Fuck Carthage." That's weird, right? Anyway, they got caught in a real big storm. I think they sucked when that sucked them into this place. That's what they think anyway. They couldn't find any land after sailing north and south for months. The other weird thing is that the captain's corpse is definitely not 100 years old. Like if I had to guess, I'd say a couple days, maybe. It seems pretty fresh. Oh shit, it's a fresh corpse? Even though they came from 1883. So the big thing is that these guys never found anything here. They only caught a couple fish because I guess fish can get stuck here too. They got almost over a year of searching. Nothing about ever finding another ship. Nothing about any land, anything. A whole year. Yeah, that alone should now tell the Foundation, yeah, we should not send any more people in there. Even the boost in rations and food I got after I 1176 died. Yeah, see, he definitely killed him. I only have about a week and a half remaining. I was on the raft for a while. I'll stay on this big ship until then, but I don't want to starve to death. Hey, it's been a while since I checked in. Nothing major happened over the last 10 days. I'm out of food now. Even getting the last world on the ship. If these guys couldn't get out, I don't think I'll be able to either. I've given up on fishing. Even if I did catch anything, it would just be like the inevitable. Also, I'm not going to drink anything. I think that'll make it faster. My skin itches, my tongue's cracking, my stomach hurts. When's it going to be over? Able to talk. This will be my last call. Please tell my family I love them and log. No. I'm sorry, my man. No, you killed. You already were a criminal to begin with, and then you killed another person. I know, I understand that, like, that, like, at the end it was like survival, and maybe this D class before was not a bad criminal, and they just kind of panicked in this situation because they're like, oh shit, listen, we only have so much food, and for some reason, like, you know, you have your food, I have my food, I want your food. It could be pure survival in that moment, but still, like, nah. I will not tell your family you love them because you just killed the person. Even if you were a horrible D-class before, that gives another reason not to tell your family. And now you kill the person on top of that. And if you were not a horrible D-class before, now you are one. But yeah, okay. At least the Foundation is small enough to be like, okay, There's literally nothing there. It's just pure water. Just pure water. Forget it. There's no point for us sending more people in there. At least I learned from that.